Hello, my beautiful Aries friends. Welcome to your monthly astrology reading here at Daily Divine Guidance. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of July 2019. Remember, though, that time is fluid, so this message is for you when you see it. It may be in the middle of the month, the end of the month, it could be in October, but the message may still resonate for you. If it doesn't, that's 100% okay. Not every Aries is going to be on the same path at the same time. And always remember, too, that you and your divine higher power are in control of your existence and destiny. The tarot and myself, we will make suggestions, but you take those suggestions and do what you'd like with them. You're in control, baby. I hope my Aries friends are doing well. In these summer months, these hot months, well, at least it traditionally here in the Pacific Northwest, doesn't start getting nice until after July 4th, which is tomorrow. By nice, I mean hot. So it may already be hot where you're at right now. All right, let's talk to our angels, guides, ancestors, and spirit. Hello, thank you so much for being with us as we ask for a clear, guided message for our Aries friends, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of July 2019. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know why, I've just got this rush of exhaustion. Don't know if that has something to do with you, my Aries friends, or what. Quite possibly, maybe you're tired. This is the Knight of Pentacles. We're starting out with the Knight of Pentacles here. Knight of Pentacles talks about hardworking, productive, you know, tomato, tomato. This is a hardworking, productive knight. She's getting what she needs to get done, but she's taking her time. She's not moving quickly. This is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So let's see what comes out with this. What is this knight telling us? What is being said? Okay, so next we have the Eight of Swords. This is air energy here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. In reverse, self-limiting beliefs, inner critic, releasing negative thoughts, open to new perspectives. My Aries friends, you have been, you're still going through it, aren't you? But you're working hard. My Aries friends, my fire sign readings, my Aries reading, everything fiery right now is really growing. I think you guys are growing, like you're growing up. Mentally and emotionally. And I think that what these two cards alone are saying is that you are still doing the work, being patient with yourself, being productive in releasing those self-limiting thoughts and beliefs. Excuse me, I choked myself on my own saliva. Working on that voice, that inner critic voice. What else can we get for our... didn't quite fall. Yeah, you guys are making the wheels spin. You guys are working really hard. This last month, the month of June, you know, it was kind of when it started. However, June was the first time that I did a monthly reading, but I was seeing how through all the fire element readings, fire signs are just doing a lot of inner work. Aries especially, and I'm really getting the sense that Aries, you're now in a place where it's not as dramatic or as difficult or as you know, how can I say it? You know, when you don't want to start something because the end result just seems so far away. You're not feeling that anymore. You're not like being procrastinating because of this idea that it's going to take too long, it's going to take forever. You're now working on it, and you're taking those action steps. Basically, I've said the same thing like 15 times in the last 2 minutes, but basically, again, with the basics, you are now in a different state of mind where you want to do the work, and you're willing to make it, you're willing to be productive, even if it is kind of a more slow energy than what you're used to. You're doing it right. You're doing things right. We have the Wheel of Fortune here, which is good luck, karma, a turning point. That's coming in as you work on yourself. Good lordy lordy. What else can we get for our Aries friends? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, July 2019. What can we get for our Aries friends? Yeah, I feel like a lot of my Aries friends are just, they want different. Okay. But then we have, look at that, how we have, air. We've been talking about how an air sign has really been kind of influencing you somehow too in the fire element readings. Maybe not necessarily in Aries, but air has been influential. And now it kind of feels like that air is not as influential anymore. This is the Queen of Swords, air energy in reverse. Both of our air energies here are reversed. The Queen of Swords reverse is about being overly emotional, easily influenced, cold-hearted, and kind of bitchy. I feel like this is an aspect of yourself that you want to change. I feel like that Queen of Swords in reverse is like you don't want to be that anymore. You don't want to, you may come off as being like distant and cold, and you don't like that about yourself, and you want to be different, have more compassion, more empathy. I feel like it's not something that you don't have. I feel like, yeah, okay. Putting this here because I feel like these two go together. This is the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups, it's all about that regret and failure, disappointment, and pessimism, really. But this goddess has her head down. She's spilled 3 cups. She's very upset about it. She's just unhappy, but she forgets that she still has 2 cups over here. These cups aren't broken. The winery is just a few steps forward. She could refill them. And I feel that this is not something that you're lacking. It's not this. I feel like this desire for empathy and compassion in my Aries friends, it's not something that you lack. It is literally just how you communicate. Some people can be very brash, very blunt, very bold when they communicate, even though they mean well and their heart is just filled with love and compassion and empathy. They don't speak those feelings as well as they feel them. So I'm getting the sense that my Aries friends want to change how they communicate as well. This whole transition for my Aries friends that's happening is a huge shift. This is definitely, I still believe this is an ascension for my Aries friends. And in this ascension process, you're seeing all the things that you may not necessarily see as qualities about yourself that you want to change, and that's okay. Change is good. We're in your energy here now, the fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands, it's getting out of your comfort zone. Kind of like expansion, progress, foresight. When I say getting out of your comfort zone, that's because this card here, this goddess here, she's got one of her wands, but she's left two at home. That's her comfort zone. She'll still go home, but she's going off to explore new things. And I feel that that's what you guys are doing, is you're going to start kind of stepping out of your comfort zone to explore new ways to communicate, new ways to develop, if you will, maybe relationships. Oh man, I'm telling you though, with this, there's a lot of questioning for my Aries friends going on, and it keeps coming back to this inner critic, this inner pissant that we need to get rid of, right? We all have it. This is Judgment in reverse, and this is about self-doubt, inner critic, and ignoring the call. I feel like there is going to come a time as you step out of your comfort zone, as you look for new ways to communicate and approach relationships, all types of relationships, not just romantic, that you're going to continue, you're going to have this ongoing fear of, am I doing this right? Am I saying this right? Am I blah, blah, blah? It's still there. And especially coming in under that Eight of Swords in reverse, it's clearly the work isn't done, okay? The transformation isn't over. There's still going to be work to do within the work, because that voice, that inner critic, is not one that we can get rid of overnight. It doesn't happen. It just doesn't, especially when you've had years and years and years of that voice talking to you. It doesn't happen overnight. So we have the Knight of Swords. I love this. I love this. Back in that air energy there, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Knight of Swords is about ambition, action-oriented, driven to succeed, and fast thinking. Now, why do I love this coming in right after that Judgment in reverse? That's telling me that my Aries friends, those of you who are resonating with this, are going to, as you continue this transition that's been happening for a while now, you're going to notice this quickly, or quicker than you ever have, and you're going to reverse it real quick. Like that air energy, or that Knight of Swords, let's say, there is going to make you go, nope, that inner voice that tells me I'm not good enough, strong enough, fast enough, pretty enough, smart enough. Did I already say that? That's a lie. I'm gonna win. So this is my victory card right now in this reading for my Aries friends, that even when you have those continued moments of inner critic voice telling you, oh, maybe I didn't say that right. No, you probably didn't say that right. You could have totally said that better, or done that better, or been better. You're instantly going to go, no, I am the Knight of Swords now, and I am making those wheels spin, and I'm working really hard, and I'm doing a great job. Because nobody's perfect, right, Aries? What else can we get for our Aries friends, Sun, Moon, Ra? Yep. Look at that. As you continue to reverse that voice, catch it, tell it no, as you do this Knight of Swords work here. Look at, you have two knights here, very hard working. You were working very, very hard on this. You're coming into the Fool. The very first card in the deck, the very first of the major arcana. The Fool is about innocence, new beginnings, spontaneity, free spirit. You're going to start to feel freedom. I really feel like, I feel tingling in my shoulders, which to me I'm associating with like a weight being lifted off my shoulders. And I really feel it's this kind of self-loathing energy that Aries have been in for a while. This transition. Just dropped a ton of cards. This transition is changing that. You are no longer, manipulating, living in the woe is me kind of energy. Ooh, I just bent the crap out of that card. What else can we get for our Aries friends? Sun, moon, and rising. Aries friends, sun, moon, rising, July 2019. You guys are really on it. I'm loving how my Aries friends are presenting as these just very raw and real people right now in this transition. It's like, yeah, I'm working hard, but I'm not sure. But the wheels are turning, but I'm still sad, but I'm moving forward. But I still have these like fears and anxieties, but I'm still doing it, and it's bringing me to a new beginning. I mean, seriously, that's what this reading is saying. I couldn't sum it up better myself. And I did sum it up better with my own voice. Maybe it wasn't me. This is the Ace of Cups. And I love that it's coming in after the Fool, you guys, my Aries friends. Ace of Cups is about new relationships, compassion, creativity, and love. This is the transition. This is what you're striving for. This is what you want. You want to be able to express yourself in a more loving, compassionate way. That cup is overflowing with the love from the divine here. This is all happening as this new beginning comes through. All the work that you're doing, as that happens, this love is coming in. So beautiful. And you're going to start expressing it. And it's going to be clearer to people that you really, truly connect with. It's going to be clearer to them how... I feel like some of my Aries friends maybe communicate in a confusing kind of way. And this is going to clarify, like this whole new beginning, this shift, everything is going to clarify my Aries friends' feelings to a lot of people. We have the 10 of Swords in reverse, and I'm loving this for you guys right now, because what this is saying is that as this new beginning happens, you guys have been working so hard in this transition, and it's time to relax. It's time to take a break, take a rest. You can meditate, get some, sleep in on the weekend, go outside, ground yourself. You're releasing all of this negative energy that you've carried around, my Aries friends, and it's time to rest in that release. It's all excuse me, this is a time to recuperate and have fun. I really feel like my Aries friends here, this card is also saying to have a little bit of fun, whether it's by yourself or with others, however fun is for you. If it's a hobby, you need to do something. You've been working so hard, and all this loving, beautiful light energy is coming in with this Fool, that you can take a break. And after saying that, it's looking like this is something that you may want to celebrate on your own. You may want to do something fun, or have some kind of just little ceremony for yourself. Maybe get yourself your favorite dinner or a movie or something, and just let this be your personal win. So this is the Four of Cups. I'm sorry, the Four of Wands in reverse. It could be about conflict with others, transitions, inner harmony, and personal celebration. I see this as personal celebration. This is a time for you to just be you, take a break. If you're, just recently got out of a relationship, whatever it is, just be with yourself and take that break and enjoy your time and your love. Enjoy all of this in this new beginning, just by yourself. I mean, you don't have to. Again, suggestions, right? But it is definitely a time to acknowledge and to be proud of, for sure. Again, for the 50th time in this reading, you guys have been working so friggin' hard. And I think the most beautiful thing about it, I apologize for that, is that you've been working like an earth sign. My son is an earth sign, and we are slow and steady, but productive. And you have taken that energy and you've been doing it. You have not been hasty or overly like exerting yourself. You're really taking this slow and steady, working very hard on this transition. I'm so proud of you guys. We have the Page of Pentacles here. This card talks about new ideas, curiosity, a thirst for knowledge, and new ways of communicating. What the hell have we been talking about? All of these changes, all of this beauty that's coming in, this rest, relaxation, celebration, divine love, love of self. Love of self. To me, divine love, God's love, is also a love of self. All of this stuff coming in is bringing in this new, it's like you're learning without even having to study, kind of deal. I know that the card, the card shows, we're going to leave it with this. But the card shows, this page is studying very hard, but I feel like all the work that you're doing in this reading here is that studying. That is the sitting in front of the book and taking notes. All of this work is bringing about this newfound way of communication, this desire that you have had. It's coming to fruition just by doing all of this work. My Aries friends, this is freaking amazing. Like, I can't even tell you how amazed I am by this right now, because this is the last card. This is the last card we're going to pull for this. You're going to have an amazing love in all of this. And because this is such a personal reading for my Aries friends that are resonating with this, this is that love of self. Now, you may find a new partner or a partner. It's quite possible, but the way I'm seeing this in this reading is that this is a unified attraction, love of self. It's what you've been wanting, and it's what you've been working so hard for. And I'm ready to cry because I'm so happy for my Aries friends right now. That love of self is so important, and it's coming. Like, you are really, really working on it. And as you continue to work on it, you're going to start to feel it. And it's just going to keep bringing more and more positive, loving, light energy into every single aspect of your life. My Aries friends, I am so happy for you. Keep doing that hard work. You're doing amazing. I will see you again in a couple days with another daily element reading. And until then, have a beautiful July. We will see you during Leo season in August. All right, thank you, Aries. And if you do enjoy this video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so we can get the message out to more people. I will see you soon. Bye, Aries.